And now we invite you to allow yourselves to relax and let go of anything that is no longer relevant for this moment, for the focus right now is the here and now. And whatever images or sounds you wish to accompany our meditation to you, our gift to you, just let yourself breathe deeply and easily, and allow yourself to focus on the concept of the difference between the mechanism of simultaneity and the lens of space-time reality that distorts the simultaneous connections into ones that seem more linear, that shifts that arrow in a different direction to make it appear as if the same soul is having a different physical reality, one after the other. So as you have seen that graphic that we provided, allow yourself in this meditation to simply go back and forth, seeing the little black arrows between the different physical beings that share these energy connections, seeing them switch to the bottom version and switch back to the simultaneous version. Back and forth, click, 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 so that you can really begin to understand and experience the distortion that is caused by the physical reality space-time lens that allows you to see these arrows going back up into soul as if it's the same soul having a different physical personality in linear fashion, as opposed to seeing it as different physical beings existing simultaneously that have an energy connection between them all at the same time. Click, 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 click. Go back and forth between the two versions. The simultaneous version, the physical reality space-time lens version. Click, click. Just keep going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, so that you can begin to absorb within your being the arbitrary nature of the vision of space-time reality, and how it is, in a similar way to a glass lens, distorting the white light into the broken down spectrum of the different colors that make up your particular physical reality experience. Click, click, back and forth, a switch going up and down, click, click. Watch those little arrows move. Click, 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 click. And the more you do this for about 15 minutes of your time in a relaxed state, wrapping your mind and your consciousness around this idea of the difference between a description of an experience, the space-time distortion, or the actual mechanism, the simultaneous version, then you begin to more clearly and more effortlessly apply this ability to every situation and circumstance in physical reality, to start making them more transparent, to start seeing them more as the illusion, and to start being able to comprehend with your understanding of how things actually are in structure, to be able to comprehend in every situation the difference between the true underlying mechanism and a simple distorted description of a space-time lens filtration. Click, 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 click. The more you practice this, the more you will see the difference between the two and understand that the description of the experience is not necessarily the description of the underlying mechanism that's allowing it to happen. That is the true cause. Click, click, back and forth. Use that graphic. Shift your eyes up and down, click, 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 click. The true mechanism on top, the space-time distortion on the bottom. See those little black arrows moving like a switch. Click, 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 click. You don't have to do this for very long. 15 minutes will suffice. maybe even less, but it will begin to train you to see the difference between the space-time distortion and the true underlying mechanism. It will start to leak into different experiences in your life and even interactions with others, where sometimes the conversations may actually be talking about something other than what you think. You may start seeing certain conversations as nothing more than surface appearance and start really perceiving the underlying cause of why someone is saying what they're truly saying. To start seeing the true inner reasons for the way they may be behaving. Allow yourself to gain this transparency. Click, 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 click. This is a very powerful permission slip tool that can allow you to start seeing through the illusion of physical reality, not for the purpose of discounting the experience. No invalidation here is implied. The idea is to simply appreciate the difference, the richness of how a physical experience can be created from a wholly unexpected underlying mechanism, and just allow yourself to experience the two of them, side by side, or top and bottom. Click, 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 the little arrow clicking back and forth, click, 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 click. Allow yourself to absorb this, to breathe it in, and to know that it can be of assistance in creating physical realities, experiences, to become a little bit more transparent so that you can truly perceive the underlying structure that never changes. So that you also begin to appreciate how, even though the structure never changes, there is a rich tapestry of experiences that can be laid upon it by creating these different perspectives with the space-time lens distortion. But at the same time knowing that that's how you're doing it, that this is the mechanism, the space-time distortion, the space-time filter, the space-time lens is creating these perceptions of the underlying structure and therefore creating the rich complexity of the physical reality experience, but at the same time allowing you to be clearer about the simplicity of the underlying structure, which is at the heart of all experiences, no matter how complex they may seem, no matter how different they may seem. Click, 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 click. Allow yourself to continue to breathe this in and make it your own and have fun playing with it. Click, 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 click. You may begin to find that in experiences that will now be synchronistically brought into your life, that even though you may not be saying it out loud, your little inner voice may be reminding you in every experience to go click, 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 click. What's the experience here? And what is the true underlying mechanism at the heart of it? What's the real cause behind what we're seeing on the surface? Look deeper into every soul, into every heart, into every mind, so that you can match the frequency and truly understand through compassion, through unconditional love, what a person is truly saying in their heart of hearts, in the deepest recesses of their beliefs, and deep within their soul and spirit, and see through anything that might prevent you from knowing them, deeply knowing them, and also gaining insight into the reflections of your own being. Click, 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 click. This isn't just about the idea of reincarnation or simultaneous incarnations. It's about the idea of gaining more transparency and knowing the difference between the illusion and the cause. Click, 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 click. And in all of this, know thyself. Click, click within yourself as well, so that you can discern the difference between the things you have been taught that may be more illusionary and the things that you now have the ability to know that may truly come from the core of the structure of existence itself. Click, 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 click. Breathe it in and make it your own. We thank you for allowing us to share these ideas with you this day of your time. Emerge at whatever pace you are comfortable with, and know that, as always, you have our unconditional support and our unconditional love and our unconditional and deep appreciation for the variety that you represent of more ways than all that is has of expressing itself within its own existence, that enriches and informs all other existences within it, all other experiences within it, all parallel realities within it, not only for you, but for all of us. And we thank you for your gift and your willingness to be more of who you truly are. Be at peace and welcome home. Welcome home. Welcome home.